thank you for logging on to this broadcast of high school sports on WellsCountyVoice.com. Be sure to thank the sponsors you hear throughout the game and use their products and services, because without their support, this broadcast wouldn't be possible. This is the 10th year that WellsCountyVoice.com has been bringing you the finest in high school sports coverage, and we thank you for your continued support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game.
Welcome back to the Tiger Den as we got a pair of back-to-back girls games tonight and tomorrow night. Tonight the girls will be taking on Jay County, and this matchup will get replayed in the ACAC tournament should Jay County get by Adams Central, as Bluffton drew the first round bye in the ACAC tournament. So pay attention tonight. Could be a preview for what's coming up. I'm Scott Menser. Be delighted tonight to be joined by Marcus Morgan. Hey Marcus, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Let's see if we can get you on here. Let's try that one. There we go. There we go. That sounds better.
I got so many mics, I want to use them all.
Well, we want to use them all. We just don't have enough people to use them all. Well, I'll try not to sniffle in your ear tonight as we go back to the girls. Boys are on the road this week. We'll pick them up next week in the tournament play, hopefully. This game tonight, Jay County coach Kirk Comer in his 9th year at Jay County. 136 wins to 60 losses. This has been a very strong Jay County girls program. He has 323 wins and 24 years of head coaching experience. Coach Brown is 7th year at Bluffton, 67 and 84. Jay County comes into this game ranked 16th in Class 3A with a Saginaw rating of 76.6. Tigers are 26th in Class 2A with a Saginaw rating of 63.9. Jay County lost to Concordia in overtime, 49-48. Bluffton lost to Belmont, 57-41. Versus common foes, Jay County is 4-2, Bluffton is 3-3. Strength of schedule, check this out, Marcus. Jay County's opponents, 144 wins to 82 losses. Pretty tough schedule.
Yeah.
Tigers' opponents evened up at 111 each. Over the last 15 years, care to take a shot? Last 15 years, give you a hint. They've played 13 times.
Played 13 times. I'm assuming Jay County has the...
Jay County has the edge.
Okay. So, 10-3.
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Pretty close. 11-2.
11-2.
Last meeting was a 66-37 Jay County win back on January 5th of last year. Prediction tonight for Sagarin, 54-42, the Lady Patriots. Jay County comes in 8-7. Tigers are 8-6. Jay County opened up with a win against Alexandria, then they lost 3 in a row. Oak Hill, Belmont, Winchester. Got a conference win against Woodland, lost 3 more in a row to Homestead, Newcastle, Fort Wayne South, but since then they've ripped off 5 straight. At Muncie Central, Adams Central, Heritage, at South Adams, and versus Blackford. A 60-point win against Blackford.
Wow.
77-17. Lady Patriots are averaging 55 points per contest, averaging about 45. Tigers come in 8-6. Season's been up and down a little bit. Lost to Winchester, win to Blackford. Lost to Mississinawa, 4 wins in a row to North Miami, New Haven, South Adams, and Southern Wells before dropping games at Wabash and here at home against Woodland. Bounced back to get road wins against Southwood and Adams Central. Came back home, picked up a loss against Dwenger, a win against Cherubusco, and went on road to lose at Belmont, 57-41. Tomorrow night they will face Northfield, and then next week will be the ACAC tournament, which again Bluffton got the bye, so the girls, if everything holds form, should travel to Jay County and take on the Lady Patriots. Girls will be playing the evening, or the later game, I should say. 7:30 start. Boys will have the 6 o'clock start.
And I know we kind of touched on the atmosphere in Jay County, just from their loud band and just their gym. That's going to be
a crazy place.
It is.
It's a huge band. It's a loud band. And they're always very, very tough.
Oh, yeah. So that'll be fun to start off tournament time.
Absolutely. Let's take a quick break, catch a few of our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
When you want to sleep better, sleep healthier, there's Therapeutic. If you want quality materials, innovative design, and exceptional value, there's Therapeutic. Wake up happy with a Therapeutic mattress of your own. Now available at the locally owned Mattress and Furniture Store, 915 North Main Street in Bluffton. They also have bedroom furniture, lift chairs, and accessories in stock. Or you can order from a complete catalog line. Peg and Tay will be glad to help to put you on the path to a better night's sleep. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 3. Find them online at themandfstore.com.
Dr. Josh Bell and the staff at Corrective Chiropractic have disc decompression therapy available, the non-surgical treatment for spinal injuries and spinal pain. Decompression therapy effectively relieves the pain associated with disc herniation, degenerative discs, stenosis, posterior facet, sciatica, and other spinal-related syndromes by reducing the pressure on spinal discs and facet joints through unloading created by distraction and positioning. Inversion therapy is also available for thoracic pain and symptoms.
Decompression therapy begins with a series of sessions, typically 2 to 3 times per week, based upon the severity of each individual's symptoms. Dr. Bell, a now certified Kennedy decompression practitioner, will determine the amount of sessions that will be necessary for optimal treatment results.
Dr. Josh Bell at Corrective Chiropractic is located at 360 North Main Street, Suite A in Bluffton. Call and schedule a consultation today at 260-353-1400.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. 3 minutes before game time, Scott Metzer, Marcus Morgan on the call for you tonight as the Lady Tigers take on the Lady Patriots of Jay County. Again, the boys are on the road right now. And Marcus, boy, we called it an exciting double overtime game for the boys last week. Tough loss for Bluffton as they fell to Winchester. And we had a little bit of chance to talk about that, but again, from a player's perspective, kind of how do you handle that? Kind of you got a long losing streak, a tough double overtime loss. What are the keys for a team to kind of bounce back from that sort of situation?
Yeah, and then you got to go on a road where, at some point that's very uncomfortable, going on a 5-game losing streak or so forth, and having to go on the road and, try to bounce back that way. But I think that's how you build chemistry. That's how you find leaders, and you even get better as a coaching staff. I think it's very important that our guys, just stick to the game plan and just stay patient. We can't lose our patience this late in the season and kind of, start forcing things. We got to stay the course and, keep working the system and try to get some wins under our belt.
And this week, leading up to the ACAC tournament, how important is it for the Tigers to pick up a win coming in the tournament?
Oh, well, it gives you confidence, going into the tournament. You don't want to go in there on a negative note. Any win is a positive. So you learn from the games that you play, and you just get better from there. But a win would be great, it would build confidence. And I think that's necessary for us going into tournament time.
So speaking of the Tigers, after that Winchester game, they were on the road on January 2nd at Central Noble and lost. They'll be at Woodland tomorrow. Woodland right now is 2-8, so they're struggling as well. So, it would be great, right, to go on the road, pick up a game at Woodland. Woodland's kind of always been a tough place to play. It's always been a little chippy over there. So to pick up a win there and head into the ACAC tournament, get a first-round bye. And who knows what can happen, right? As for the girls, again, they are likely to face this same squad in the ACAC tournament. As Tigers get the bye, Jay County will face Adams Central. Winner of that game will face the Tigers, and if things hold form, it should be Jay County. The band is here tonight, so we can hang out for the national anthem. Thank you for joining us here tonight. Looks like it's sort of pink night out here. I don't see you wearing any pink, Marcus.
No.
Did you own any pink?
I did not find any in my closet. I tried. I could not find any.
there you go. The national anthem brought to you by the Bluffton Tiger Pep Band. Speaking of the starting lineups, first the Jay County Lady Patriots. Their starting five looks like this. A 5'10 senior guard, number 10, Hannah Phillips. A 5'7 senior guard, number 20, Kendra Mullenkamp. A 5'6 senior forward, number 22, Hannah Dillon. A 5'11 freshman forward, number 42, Madison Dirksen. And a 5'10 senior forward, number 44, Shelby Caldwell. And here are the PA announcement of the starters. Hannah Phillips, Kendra Mullenkamp, Hannah Dillon, Madison Dirksen, and number 44, Shelby Caldwell. That is the girl to watch. She's averaging almost 19 points per game. Wow. She leads the team in three-point scoring and free throw percentage. Coming out of a big spot. Yep, 5'10". You got to love that. And here are your Lady Tiger starters. Grace Miller. Number 23, Alyssa Burchett. Number 25, Emmy Boots. Meryl Frank. And number 41, Allison Powers. So again, pay attention to Caldwell. She is going to pace this Lady Patriots squad. Again, 5'10", leads the team shooting 35% from three, 75% from the free throw line. As a team, Jay County averages 33% from behind the arc, 66 from the line.
It looks like Alice is going to be tasked with that matchup there.
And here comes the Lady Patriots winning the opening tip. Ball off a foot, picked up in the paint, shot up, no good. That's Dirksen on the attempt. Number 20 is Mullenkamp. Here's Caldwell, top of the key. She'll hand off to Mullenkamp, but she'll back inside the top circle. Dribbles right, picks up her dribble. Frank all over her, doing a nice job. Yep. Bounce pass over to Dillon, and she'll pull it back out.
And that's me, Scott. We haven't seen Marilyn Frank in the starting lineup yet this season that I know of. She's going to bring a lot of energy defensively.
Here's Caldwell on the block. She'll draw the foul and go to the line. Alyssa Burchett with the foul. So Caldwell is shooting 75% from the line. See how she does. First trip to the line tonight. And she drops it through. 1-0 Lady Patriots. Nice form and can't get the roll. Brace will handle. Left side, Alyssa Burchett. Down to Powers. Powers off the glass, short. Frank pulls away the offensive board. Will reset up top to Miller. Boots in the corner. Emmy will lose the handle. Jay County will pick it up. Caldwell will get it over to Mullenkamp. Mullenkamp will spin away from the defense, goes right side.
Nice pass there.
Dirksen up top to Mullenkamp. She gets in the paint, dumps it off to Dirksen. Dirksen's shot is short. Tip back out to Caldwell. Thought about the three. We'll give it up to Mullenkamp. 1-0 Jay County. Both teams with a possession. Second possession for Jay County. This is Phillips down low, back up top. Caldwell will fire a three off the back iron. No. Offensive board by Mullenkamp. She'll go off the glass. Too hard. Stays with Jay County.
Bluffton needs to find a body here, Scott, to block out. Yep, that's the only way you're going to get a foul call. We're undersized, so you got to get a body on somebody so you can get that call because you're not out jumping these girls.
That should be on Dirksen. 6:13 to go. 1-0. Cross court to Boots. Caldwell up top. So what do you think about that assignment, having your 5'10" girl up top of the key?
If she can move and she can play up there, then you play her in that zone there. Because she can make it difficult on our guards, being in the passing lane. Be very disruptive.
Mollenkamp loses the handle, ball on the ground, loose, and ball for, and the held ball call.
And Scott, I gotta say, that's a legit held ball call.
That is, I agree, finally.
2 girls on the floor, you usually get a held ball call automatically. It's important that our girls, whenever we're swinging the pass, it's nice and crisp.
Yep. And Caldwell with the steal. See her quick hands for a big girl. Finds Dirksen, but a nice front.
Nice job. Good lay in
Gets
there.
it back. Miller defending.
You're going to try to trap here in this corner.
Long 2 is long. Mollenkamp pushes.
There.
Outside to Phillips. Phillips 3 is on its way, and down it goes. And we'll get a quick Coach Corral timeout. 6-0 Jay County.
And what he's going to talk to him about is what we need to do to get past this half-court press. I think it's important that even in transition on defense that we find a girl and we guard them because she got a wide-open 3 there in the corner.
6-0, we'll keep it here. Jamie Myers is going to be checking in.
I think on that first possession, we gave up a couple second chance opportunities that we can't do.
So if you want to pressure that big, and she's guarding up top, now it looks like she's going to go down low now. But they're still going to keep their other big up top, Dirksen. Now they're going to trap on the sideline. King looking for some help, and she's going to turn it over. And all the way to the rack. Hannah Dillon, 8-0. Boots almost lost it. And another near steal.
Surprised that wasn't called backcourt there.
King in the corner. Frank for 3. No. And King just got totally outmaneuvered for that rebound.
Look how they run, Scott. This might be the most complete girls team that Bluffton's faced yet.
Getting a little chippy out there early. Claire Dirksen in. Just about halfway through the first, 8-0 Jay County with the basketball.
Tigers are going to apply a little pressure of their own.
Caldwell between the circle to Mullenkamp. And they create the turnover. King will try to push it up the sideline, cuts back inside, into the corner to Frank. Long 3 by Miller, off the back iron, no.
Good shot there, she can make that shot.
Do you think that's a little early in the set, though?
It's hard to tell there.
I mean, do you want to try to control, attempt to control the pace here a little bit? Caldwell down low. King for 3. No. Rebound by Myers. Turn around. Got it. Jamie Myers for the Tigers' first points. Phillips to Mullenkamp. Fields is on the court. Hallie Fields in a charge.
It's a bit too aggressive there.
It's on Caldwell, her first, team second. Burchett in for the Lady Tigers. Caldwell will get a rest. Kendall Geringer on the floor for Jay County.
You got to get it in the middle, just right there.
Back outside, another three attempt. No. Firing a lot of threes, Marcus. I don't know. I mean, I guess you kind of figure that middle's going to be pretty tightly defended.
That's where you want to get the ball in that zone. You want to get it in the middle. Yep. What coach is yelling there is when you get it in that middle, he wants to see you reverse pivot. Somebody coming from the backside, maybe a backside pass, or she takes that little shot there. But he's telling them attack the rim. You got to attack the gaps in any zone.
Jay County inbounds. Caldwell on the block. Got it.
They're strong down low, Scott.
5 points for Caldwell. 10-point lead for Jay County. 12-2.
You got to attack. Right there, yep. Attack on the hard close out there. Good attack.
Phillips finds Caldwell. Back to Caldwell.
Nice pass.
Dirksen has it blocked from behind, gets it back. Tigers coming away with it. Grace Miller will push.
Good pass.
Short jumper by Emmy Boots is good.
And that was created by Grace. Good job there. Good shot by Emmy. Good defense there by Jamie.
Dirksen inside. Knocked around, pulled down by Alyssa. That was Fields on the miss. Dirksen averaging 7 a contest. This is Emmy Boots. Emmy leads the Tigers, averaging 14 and a half. Alyssa. 40 seconds left in the quarter. And we're going to get a Jay County foul, I think.
Jay County plays good defense.
Haley Fields.
If you get it in the middle, the girl that gets it in the middle has to reverse pivot. You can't pivot and turn in front of the girls. You got to reverse pivot and see what you got. Face the basket first. Good take. There's
Alyssa off the glass. 25 seconds left in the quarter.
And Alyssa has the ability to attack the defender and get to the hole. Whether she's drawing the foul or not, she's getting there. That might have been a foul there.
Outside jumper's no good, and Myers with the rebound. Tigers have 5 seconds to work with. King's got to hurry. 3 seconds, a long three, no good. At the end of the first quarter, it's Jay County 12, Tigers 6.
And we saw at the beginning of that zone, the Tigers were really overwhelmed. Then coach called the timeout and he started to get a hold of them. And they're starting to get it now, but it's important they continue to attack that zone if they're going to play it like that.
Let's take a break.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around. just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Also on January 10th, the boys wrestling team. Here at Bluffton High School at 6 p.m.
(12-6). We head to the second. Tigers basketball to open up the second. Starting five on the floor. Nope, check that. Starting five is not on the floor. Olivia King joins the first unit here in the second quarter. And a travel call against Alyssa Burchett. Just underway here in the second. 12-6. Leading scorer Shelby Caldwell with 5. Ten is Phillips. Dirksen between the circles. Back to Phillips in the corner. Caldwell will fire the 3.
It's a good shot there.
Back to Caldwell. And count it.
I'm calling it on the ground.
Call it on the ground.
Yep.
Going to be on AP, her first. Foul is on the ground. Emmy Boots back in. Mullenkamp quickly to Caldwell. Off the glass, easy.
Nice move there.
Nice touch, yep. That's a tough assignment. Boots gets double teamed, tries to fight through it.
Yep. AP has to be there, right there. Show the dump down.
Force that shot a little bit. Mullenkamp on the run. Powers with the rebound. Back come Bluffton, down by 8. Boots, baseline drive off the glass, good. Boots leading Bluffton with 4.
How much better has she gotten finishing around the rim since her freshman year?
Yeah, she really has gotten better over 1 year. This is Dillon.
Good job there.
We're going to get a Bluffton foul here.
Olivia saw that coming. She was just a bit too aggressive.
King with the foul. Caldwell getting double teamed. She'll fire a 3. Down it goes. Shelby Caldwell's got 10.
And it's awesome when that turns into a broken play, because that was supposed to be the play off the inbounds, and they just reconstructed and got back into it. Great job there by Jay Count in that last possession. We got to pick her up in transition.
Phillips from the outside. No. Too many blue shirts around the basket. Frank comes away with it. Merle on the run. Can't get it to go. Mullenkamp will pull it back out. Over to Caldwell. She'll gladly fire another 3. Can't drop. Dirksen with the rebound. She'll get it. Yep. Turning garbage into gold. Madison Dirksen. Timeout Tigers.
We're losing the girls in transition. They're getting, she had 2 wide open transition 3-pointers. We got to pick them up. Everybody has to be a collective effort, not only on the boards, but in transition defense. I got ball, you got her out there. You need to communicate on defense, or else things like that, it's going to happen. (19-8). Shelby Caldwell leads the way with 10. Leading scorer for the Tigers, Emmy Boots with 4.
Again, next week is the ACAC tournament. Tigers get a bye, so they will open up on Friday, and it'll probably be a rematch of what you're watching tonight. Second timeout called by Coach Grau. He's got 3 left. And a travel.
She wanted to pass it to that corner there.
That's what you call an unforced error.
Oh, yeah. You got to clean up on the little things, especially when you're facing a team like this and the way they play the zone. You can't make little mistakes like that in the zone.
Mullenkamp over to Caldwell. Finds Dirksen. Looks for a cutting Mullenkamp
out there.
Well, Frank got in front of the pass, knocked it out of bounds. So stay blue basketball.
And that's the effort she brings on defense. The energy and effort there.
Phillips launches a 3. Down it goes. Her second 3.
Didn't see much of a contest there from the Lady Tigers.
Turnover, and back comes Mullenkamp. Quickly on the run, in the paint, gets it up, and draws contact. She'll shoot 2.
It's a good move there, an attempt for a finish.
Mullenkamp to the line. Short on the first, averaging 66 from the line. Dirksen out. Claire Dirksen replaces her. I'm guessing they're related. Second one finds the bottom.
Shooter's roll, Scott.
Yep. 23-8. Tigers in search of some offense, and they turn it over and then foul.
And they got Maryland up top to handle the ball, but I think she gets a little too jittery, and she kind of rushes.
Yeah, you know, I think you want someone with a little more seasoning up there handling that basketball.
Maybe kind of turn her into a screener and a cutter, but up top I don't think that's her yet.
Mullenkamp hands off to Phillips.
Maybe where we have to trap right there on that handoff.
Caldwell will try to back her defender down. Back up top. Phillips has already knocked down a couple threes. Caldwell who's knocked down a 3. Mullenkamp. Long 3 for Caldwell. No good.
Yep.
And this should go against Caldwell.
And that's a pretty good effort there by the Tigers. They kind of forced that shot by closing out there on their corner shooters. It's a great job there, not allowing the inside pass. If you allow it, make it high.
With 2 fouls, Shelby Caldwell will go to the bench with her 10 points. See if Bluffton can take advantage of that. Emmy looking for help. Finds Jamie. Jamie's doubled.
Defense there.
And Tigers turn it over.
Just making it tough on our
Boy, they are quick to double and triple team. And to recover out of it.
Got to be strong with the ball. Keep it in triple threat and kind of pivot through and try to create something. Don't force a pass that's not there.
Phillips walks across the timeline as Jay County spreads it out. So kind of little 4-corner action going on here. Dirksen dumps it down low. Dillon.
Good movement by Jay County.
Phillips with another three, no good. Olivia King will push it. Looking for Emmy. Emmy turns under the basket, gets it back, fights up, gets it up, gets it back again. Can't get it to drop. Fights for it, gets it back. Emmy gets another shot off. She's going to be fouled, but it's going to be on the floor.
Good hustle there by Emmy Boots.
Claire Dirksen with the foul. King for three. Down it goes. Olivia King's in the book with a three ball.
Well, we know she's good for one of them a game at least, Scott. She's going to get one of those things to fall.
Averaging 31 from behind the arc on the season.
Good denial by Allison there in the post. It's a lot of action going on in that Jay County offense.
Although I gotta admit, they don't look as confident out there without Caldwell on the floor.
Yeah, I do agree with that. Yep.
And just on cue, who gets off the bench? But Shelby Caldwell. Now we'll send her back to the bench.
He might let her finish out the half on the bench there.
Dirksen in the corner. Finds the other Dirksen. This is Dillon. Under 2 to go in the first half. 23-11.
Good defense.
Probably going to go against Alyssa.
Sounds like Coach wants to switch on the handoff there.
It's Alyssa's second. Elena Kitt will replace Alyssa as Coach tries to protect her. Phillips inside the top circle with $1:37 to go. The Tigers come away with a loose ball. Grace on the run.
Good job.
Off the glass, a good. Grace is in the book. And they've got it down to 10. See if we can get it into single digits.
Good fast break there by the Tigers.
Heading into the locker room. Ball is loose again. And I tell you what, they're letting them fight for it.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. It's going to be a Jay County foul. Haley Fields, her second, team sixth. Both teams with 16 fouls. 1 minute to go. Tigers will keep it. King finds a little gap, gets it up, and gets fouled. Olivia is shooting 56% from the line. Well, you got to make free throws tonight.
Mm-hmm. That's very important.
Can't leave points on the floor. And the old wedge basketball. Now, this is a boys' game. Some boy goes and knocks that out. But in a girls' game, you got to get the basketball out. So here comes the basketball. And one shot. Pretty good.
Can we count that one?
I'd like us to. Mullenkamp back in. One more shot coming for Olivia.
And I think we got to give a shout out to our athletic director for that gorgeous roll. He did the full court.
The full court roll.
The full court roll. It was very nice.
All right, let's see if we get a stop here. 9-point game. And again, they'll spread it out. Dillon off her foot. And Bluffton basketball.
Little persuasion from Coach Grau there.
Tigers with a chance to cut it to 7 or 6. And Olivia is going to hold it in the top circle, holding at 13. Gives it up to Grace at 10. Grace at 8. King with 6.
Nice.
Got it along to Olivia King. Hey, I'll tell you what, not bad. We cut the lead to 7. They got some things done with Caldwell on the bench. The key in the second half is how do they stay with that pace with Caldwell on the floor. Tigers down by 7 as they head to the locker room. We will be back.
Every team knows that the three-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm and me, Kevin Beatty, and my team are here to help you go for 3 by combining your home, auto, and life insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home, auto, and life. It's just another way we're here to help things go right. So call me, State Farm agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928. It's a great call that saves you time and money.
Troxel Equipment has been a trusted John Deere dealer and supplier of quality grain drying and storing equipment for over 2 decades. They can also be trusted to bring you rugged John Deere toys that are built for tough fun. Sturdy, die-cast scale models of the real thing. These toys hold up in the rough and tumble world of today's kids. And right now, through Christmas, all toys are 10% off at Troxel Equipment. You'll find John Deere tractors, combines, wagons, clothing, ride-on toys, and much more at Troxel Equipment, 5068 East, 100 North in Bluffton. Troxel Equipment, your solutions dealer.
Dr. Josh Bell and the staff at Corrective Chiropractic have disc decompression therapy available, the non-surgical treatment for spinal injuries and spinal pain. Decompression therapy effectively relieves the pain associated with disc herniation, degenerative discs, stenosis, posterior facet, sciatica, and other spinal-related syndromes by reducing the pressure on spinal discs and facet joints through unloading created by distraction and positioning. Inversion therapy is also available for thoracic pain and symptoms.
Decompression therapy begins with a series of sessions, typically 2 to 3 times per week, based upon the severity of each individual's symptoms. Dr. Bell, a now certified Kennedy decompression practitioner, will determine the amount of sessions that will be necessary for optimal treatment results.
Dr. Josh Bell at Corrective Chiropractic is located at 360 North Main Street, Suite A in Bluffton. Call and schedule a consultation today at 260-353-1400.
Troxel Equipment has been a trusted John Deere dealer and supplier of quality grain drying and storing equipment for over 2 decades. They can also be trusted to bring you rugged John Deere toys that are built for tough fun. Sturdy, die-cast scale models of the real thing. These toys hold up in the rough and tumble world of today's kids. And right now, through Christmas, all toys are 10% off at Troxel Equipment. You'll find John Deere tractors, combines, wagons, clothing, ride-on toys, and much more at Troxel Equipment, 5068 East, 100 North in Bluffton. Troxel Equipment, your solutions dealer.
Well, obviously those toys are no longer on sale as it's past Christmas, but be sure to check them out anyway. Yep. At Troxel Equipment. Let's get some halftime stats. Fort Jay County leads it by 7, 23-16. Mullenkamp 1 for 2 from the line. She's got 1. Hannah Dillon with 2. Madison Dirksen a bucket in both quarters for 4. Hannah Phillips a 3-ball in both quarters with 6. And leading the way for Jay County, Shelby Caldwell, 5 in the first, 5 in the second with 10. She went to the bench about halfway through the second with a couple fouls. Jay County is 2 for 4 from the line. 12 in the first, 11 in the second, 23 as we sit at half. For Bluffton, Grace Miller has a bucket in the second with 2. Alyssa Burchett a bucket in the first with 2. Jamie Myers a bucket in the first with 2. Lily Boots a bucket in each with 4. And Olivia King off the bench, a 3-ball, a field goal, 1 for 2 from the line. She's got 6, leading Bluffton. Tigers 6 in the first, 10 in the second, 16 at half. But I got to feel pretty good because this thing looked like it was getting away.
Yeah.
And the Tigers cut this thing to 7 going in the locker room. Now, granted, they made up some ground with Caldwell on the bench, but they made up ground nonetheless. Mm-hmm. And, you know, you're just a teach over 2 possessions. Yeah. Not bad.
I agree. And I just know Coach Grau, I know he's in there telling them, you know, what we got to do. We got to be strong with the ball. Girls have to be strong with the ball. Once we're getting trapped in the corners or even catching it in the post or wherever we are, we got to be strong with it. Make sure we're not making first decision passes. We're looking through our progressions and we're making smart passes and we're scoring and we're making our easy shots at the line even. So I'm excited to see what we can do out here in the second half, and hopefully it's a good one. I tell you what, that last possession on that shot, I liked how, Olivia King started out with the ball. She passed it, and she relocated to get a good shot at the corner. She relocated, Grace, I'm open, and she got a good shot there at the buzzer there at the half. So that's really good. That's smart basketball, and that's knowing the situation we are for.
I think you and I were talking about the trend of NBA basketball, right?
Yeah.
And that shot wouldn't be taken by some NBA teams, right?
Yeah, I was telling me and my brother were watching the Rockets and Warriors game last night, and I don't know how many times, Scott, I saw if James Harden was on this court, him driving the red there, and unless he was making a layup, he wouldn't take that free throw shot or anything there. He'd take shots out here from the white volleyball line, but he wouldn't take shots, that close to the basket. It's kind of crazy, but he hit a game winner last night. That was just nuts. And just watching it in person, you see his stats, you get notifications on your phone, you see his stats going off for 40 and a triple-double, but actually watching it is just amazing, actually. So,
well, if you've listened to both of us, we like to talk about NBA basketball. Is Harden your leading MVP candidate right now?
Without a doubt, yes. He's looking for his back-to-back MVP, and he kind of yelled that last night, putting up the 2 fingers. Back-to-back MVPs, and I think he's running away with it so far. What about you?
It's hard to argue. I mean, I've got to agree.
Yeah. It's bizarre. For the month of December, he's averaging 40 points.
Yeah, it's insane. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Again, NBA basketball, right? I know we're in a girls' high school basketball game, but I was listening to a show last night, and they were talking about the Golden State Warriors. And how if you look at their defensive efficiency, they're kind of in the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
And some of their guys are having off seasons so far. Draymond Green kind of being the key example. Klay Thompson not shooting that well from 3. And the argument was maybe the reign is over. And the counter argument to that was, they're bored.
Yeah.
It's regular season. Nobody really cares.
Yeah. I mean,
playoff time.
Yeah,
it's a whole new game.
Oh, I mean, I agree with that, and then I don't agree. I would never agree that you're bored. You don't go out and just lose because you're bored. You go out to compete and win. But I think, for a perfect example last night, the Warriors, if you look, their best quarter is the third quarter. They come out after halftime. They can be tied. They're going to explode and score 27 points in the third quarter. That's where they're best in the third quarter. So as a team, you have to be prepared. But that game was just back and forth, back and forth. And you talk about a close game like that where James Harden has to hit a game winner. Draymond Green, as a two-time defensive player of the year, he just kind of got exposed. You kind of saw P.J. Tucker even take him off the dribble, and P.J. Tucker, is not a guy who can put it on the floor, lay the ball in. He's a corner three-point shot shooter, and he's a 3-and-D guy. So, their anchor on the defensive end, which is Draymond Green, he's kind of struggled in that aspect, but I think he's also dealing with a couple injuries. And offensive game, he's not been there. His shot's not been falling, so it's kind of tough in that aspect. But I hear a lot of that about them getting bored, and then I hear, wait till they get DeMarcus Cousins back. Well, they won 2 championships without DeMarcus Cousins, so.
Yeah, again, I hesitate to talk about too much NBA, but DeMarcus Cousins. So here's a guy who hasn't played in how long?
Yeah.
Right? He's coming off an ACL. I mean, how effective can you really expect him to be? How many minutes a day
exactly.
can he put on the floor coming in the ball game? And really, how effective? I just don't see it.
Yeah, because you can't take him out there and play him,
He's not going to play 30 minutes tonight.
Exactly. So you got to work him into the lineup, so it's almost, not even having him there because he's not going to be very productive coming off the bat.
It's not going to be an NBA shape.
Yep, right? Exactly.
So, look, I'd love to have him, but, to see count him being the short-term savior, I don't believe it. Anyway, back to high school girls basketball. Tigers down by 7. Pretty close second quarter. Tigers 10, Jay County 11. Olivia King off the bench with 6. Amy Boots leads the starters with 4. For Jay County, Shelby Caldwell with 10, followed by Hannah Phillips with 6. Hey, if you get a chance, and I know there's a lot of things going on, but Southern Wells right now is collecting money for a couple of students who got injured very badly in a gas explosion. So I know they're going to be taking an offering up in some of their games this weekend. So if you get a chance, it's a worthy cause. I encourage you to go out and contribute.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Tigers will open up with the basketball to open up the third. The starters are on the floor for Bluffton.
Yep, that's the way to do it.
Good play. Oh, looking for AP. I don't know. I think if I was Grace, I might have taken that.
And we think alike because I thought the same thing there. And that's a great pass there out of that corner, out of that double team there. Nice and quick. Just a nice touch pass there. Yep, you got to take that shot.
Here comes Jay Kennedy. They quickly go to Caldwell. Mullenkamp, nice little step into the lane, but too hard off the glass. She gets it back, and she's bumped on the way, but they'll call her for travel. Mullenkamp averages 8. She's only got 1. Here comes the Tigers. Down by 7. Miller. Swing around Boots up top.
In all season, I've said Grace is best. If she does not have the ball in her hand at the top of the keys where she is, she needs it down in the post because she can pass out of the post, and I think she has the ability to score.
Alyssa holds.
You got to try to get it in there to Emmy.
AP in front of the bench, cross court to Burchett. Alyssa will drive, gets it up off the glass, no. And waiting for the call, and it's going to stay white basketball.
Amy has to demand the ball right there. She has to make herself visible to the passer. When she gets it, needs to turn and face and score.
We'll throw it up top for Merle Frank. Emmy drives, gets a little floater off. No good. Caldwell with the rebound. Mullenkamp between the circles. Left side to Phillips. Mullenkamp. Hands off to Dillon. Dillon back to Mullenkamp.
Looks like we went back to man there.
Down it goes, an outside 3 by Dillon. Lead is back to 10. Good ball movement, gets it inside, but go back outside. Emmy thought about it, puts it on the floor, gets it up, no. Alyssa with the offensive board, another one, and she'll be fouled. Should shoot a pair.
Great rebound there by Alyssa.
Alyssa 46% from the line. She's averaging 6.2 per game. First on Mullenkamp. First of the second half. And it rims out. Tigers 1 for 2 from the line, now 1 for 3. Second coming. And 0 for 2.
Good block out there.
Caldwell gives it up to Mullenkamp. Mullenkamp directing some traffic. Finds Phillips. Grace all over her. Dillon, who just hit the last three-point shot, hands off back to Mullenkamp.
Good screen.
Long rebound into the hands of Jay Kennedy. They're going to throw it off a Bluffton Tiger, and it'll stay Blue basketball. Good work by Dillon.
It's not enough to just contest the shot. You got to find the shooter and still block him out because she's still liable to get a rebound there.
Caldwell goes outside. Mullenkamp puts it on the floor. Phillips looking for help, gets it to Caldwell. Caldwell gets a couple of defenders, finds Dirksen. Nice shot on the baseline. Madison Dirksen's got 6. Jay County has pushed the lead up to 12. And Tigers turn it over. Mullenkamp on the run. Stops, turns, finds her team out.
Nice
Good dime.
Yep. And she stopped on a dime too, Scott, to make that pass.
Timeout Bluffton. We'll be back.
A new year brings a new outlook and new promises. This new year, make a resolution that creates lasting change, not one you'll forget in a few weeks. You owe it to yourself to reach your potential and become your best self. The YMCA invites you to start the new year with a new you. A membership to the Y can help you and your family grow and become stronger. Join the Y community for an even better you in the new year. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org. That's fwymca.org.
30-16 Jay County, 4:38 to go in the third. Tiger basketball after the Bluffton timeout. Tigers have 2 timeouts left. Jay County has not burned a timeout yet tonight. And a steal.
And that's a tough pass to make, Scott. A bounce pass that far.
And a Tiger foul. That was the third on Alyssa. See if coach opts to send in a substitute. Garner is in the book with a free throw.
Olivia Kane comes in for Alyssa.
Second is short.
We got to corral that.
Jay County comes up with the rebound. Caldwell. Back to Mullenkamp. Mullenkamp in the paint. Outside 3 on its way. Down it goes. Hannah Dillon now has 10.
Yep.
Over and back. Yeah, Tigers need to be careful. This does not get out of hand.
Oh, yeah.
Jay County basketball, 3:44 to go in the third.
Too easy of a drive there, Scott. There's no help defense there at the basket.
Tiger basketball. Boots on the drive, off the glass. No, Emmy's been kept in check.
Yeah.
Just a little over 3 minutes to go.
And it's time to go, Scott. If there's an offensive player who's just standing there with the ball in triple threat, we have to be in them and force them to put it on the ground or make a pass.
Timeout, Jay County.
We're giving too much leeway with players who haven't even dribbled the ball yet. We have to have our hands low and high, and we have to be in their face trying to take away their passing angles in their lanes. Because if not, they're just going to, make this pass and make this pass. We got to be able to defend that.
Let's take a break. Be right back.
Every team knows that the three-point play can be a winning move. That's why State Farm and me, Kevin Beatty, and my team are here to help you go for three by combining your home, auto, and life insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go for the win and score savings by combining your home, auto, and life. It's just another way we're here to help things go right. So call me, State Farm Agent Kevin Beatty, at 824-1928. It's a great call that saves you time and money.
Jay County basketball, under 3 minutes to go, 34-16, Lady Patriots. Tigers have been held scoreless here in the third. So, Marcus, talk a little bit about the Jay County defense. No points here in the third. What's the difference?
Well, they're just the way they defend. They play your passing lanes and they trap either the weaker ball handler or anybody with the ball. If they get you in the short corner, they're going to trap you. On the baseline, they're going to trap you. And that's just how they do it. If you watch them in this next possession, number 30 here is going to be the one that's going to apply just a bit of pressure here and try to make Alyssa force a pass. Great job there. That's the right decision there.
First points in the third for the Tigers, under 2 minutes to go here in the third. See, now I'm curious if Jay County tries to slow down any, but it doesn't look like it.
I think Grace had her hand on her back a bit. If not, that's a clean block, I think. And the thing about that defense, they want to force everything there in the corner, and right here, that pass there was never supposed to happen.
Fields in for Caldwell. Caldwell shut out here in the third. 1 for 2 for Claire Dirksen. 37-18. Good pass by Grace Miller. That's good vision right there.
And then Jay County girls supposed to drop there in that zone. But look how Jay County closes out on our Tiger girls with their hands high and low.
Phillips. Marlenkamp now leads Dillon now leads all scorers. Phillips for 2, a long 2.
They've really made the Tigers pay and leaving them wide open. They've knocked down a lot of shots.
Under a minute to go in the third. Boy, Emmy's had a tough night for her standards. She is stuck at 4. Caldwell back in. Maybe doing a little offense-defense substitution with her right now. And they will spread it out with 35 seconds left. Hands off to Caldwell. 25 seconds on the clock. They'll throw it in the corner for Phillips. 15. Dillon at 12. Falls down. Loose ball picked up by Bluffton. Held ball call. Favors Jay County. 7.8 seconds left. Caldwell at 7, spins at 5, gets it up, no. And should come our way, shouldn't it? I think that's going to go against Caldwell. Her third. Tigers have 1.5 seconds.
That's a strong rebound there by Jamie.
And the third, 39-20. We'll take a break.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your trusted choice in Northern Indiana. For 30 years, we have treated all walks of life, from peewees to professionals and Olympians and everyone in between. As a patient, you can schedule at any of our 18 conveniently located clinics without a doctor's order, and we communicate with your physician throughout your treatment. IPT is a cost-effective therapy provider who accepts all insurance plans. We offer the highest credentialed and most reputable staff in the area. We're open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and can schedule you the same day you call. You can find one of our 18 Indiana Physical Therapy locations near you. Choose IPT to get back to work, life, and play today. Celebrating 30 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. We head to the fourth. Bluffton down by 19. That was a 4-point quarter for Bluffton.
Nice back pass.
Good pass. Almost an N1.
Looks like Jay County switched to just man here. And Emmy took advantage of that. Faked high, went back door. Good job. Good pass there by Grace. Just short.
Who made that?
Emmy Boots.
Okay.
Apply a little backcourt pressure.
1 and 2 for her, eh?
Yep.
(39-21). Loose ball picked up by Grace Miller. Grace will push it. Pulls up in the paint. Got it to go. Grace Miller for 2.
And she had a girl in front of her, but she wanted to take it herself. Good finish there by Grace. Coach Grau in the crowd wasn't happy about 3 seconds. I think I agree with him.
Phillips between the circle. 3 on its way is long. Jamie Myers with the rebound. Grace, quick outlet pass to Emmy Boots. Emmy. And gets called for the charge. Emmy's first. This is Mullenkamp. Dirksen back to Mullenkamp.
The steal there.
See if Olivia can track it down. She saves it, but she's going to get called for a second foul. Emmy's starting to get frustrated.
Yeah.
Bluffton Lady Tiger fouls on number 25, Amy Boots. Checking in the Jay County line, number 14, Allie Fields.
And Emmy's third. So 3 quick fouls.
Bluffton Lady Tiger fouls on number 25, Amy Boots.
Good defense by Bluffton.
The steal there by Jamie.
Find Emmy down low. Hoop! And the harm. Emmy Boots with 7. Back to the line.
Jay County fouls on number 34.
Emmy leads the Tigers in free throw shooting, 78% from the line, averaging 14.5 on the year. But does not get this one. You know, Marcus, I think right now this Jay County lineup on the floor, we can do a little bit of damage
Yeah, I
against.
agree.
King to Myers. Myers splits a couple defenders. Too hard off the glass. Mullenkamp. 34 is Claire Dirksen. Boy, all blue underneath.
And Scott, earlier when I mentioned that this Jay County girls, in my opinion and what I've seen, has to be one of the most complete teams that they'll play this season. Is defensively, they get into you and they make it tough. And offensively, they got girls and guards that will push the ball in transition and get it to their shooters. I think I've seen everybody on this Jay County girls team shoot a mid-range shot, and at some point they're effective in making it. So I think, they were just really tough in their zones here tonight. I think our girls got overwhelmed early. They never was able to figure it out here in the first and second quarter. But and then the rebounding situation, we got to learn how to block out and corral the miss as well.
Yeah, we've really been outdone on the boards. Yeah. And that last play was just an example of that. There were 3 blue jerseys down underneath the basket.
I think earlier in the game, Jamie did a great job rebounding and being aggressive. I think throughout the game she's kind of missed a couple blockouts, but I think she's done a great job.
5:27 left. 41-25. Again, this is will be a rematch Friday in the ACAC tournament. Merle Frank between the circles. Baseline drive off her foot.
Again, I think Merle Frank is the one to put it on the floor. Maybe a screener or a cutter.
Five minutes. Mullenkamp right to the rack.
And no communication by the Tigers there. Merle got hit with a rugged screen, and she got right to the rim.
Olivia for 3, nope. 4:30. Camp looking for some help. Gets it to Dirksen.
Nice pass.
Yep, good ball movement and the foul. Fields with the basket, her first points tonight. That is the fourth on Emmy. Free throw is missed. Neither team shooting very well from the free throw line. Grace, just rims off. Jay County holding 20. Nice job by Merrill. Olivia's going to get fouled on her way to the basket. Emmy Boots leads the Tigers in scoring with 7. Olivia just behind her with 6. Olivia 1 for 2 from the line tonight. That's too hard. Garinger and Caldwell in.
Good rebound there.
0 for 2 for Olivia. Caldwell on the run. Nice dump off. And a foul.
The thing is about that 44 beat 2 girls up the floor. So she had a wide open girl, she can dump it down, and now we're at the line because they're fouling. So.
And Jay County now in the bonus. Foul's on Jamie Myers.
Rough night at the line, huh, Scott?
Yes, it is.
For both teams.
Jay County is 4 for 10. Tigers are 2 for 9. Boots for 3.
Good fight there by Allison.
Nice job by Emmy.
Tough finish.
Lena Kitt working on Phillips. Caldwell.
Wow.
Nicely done. She has not scored since the second. She's been in foul trouble.
And I thought we'd see Elena early in the game just because of her energy on defense as well. I thought at some point Coach would pull her off the bench, but he didn't, and she gets some action here. So
Fouls on Garinger. Jay County's 6th. So Tigers will shoot bonus in the next Jay County foul. From the elbow.
Nice shot there by Grace.
Good offensive rebound by Allison, but tipped away.
Good hit with a legal screen.
Be on Garinger. 2:22. Grace hands off to Elena. Good drive, doesn't go. And a held ball call. .206 left. We'll be back here tomorrow. Tigers take on Northfield. Elena working against Caldwell. Good defensive work by the Lady Tigers. Burchett finds Allison. High off the glass, no. Caldwell with the rebound. Timeout, Jay County. Let's take a break.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance representative said the shop you selected isn't on their approved list and you should choose from their list.
False. You are not required to visit these shops, and doing so could put you at a disadvantage in settling your claim and receiving a high-quality repair.
In business since 1951, Lawrence Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrencebodyshop.com.
At Pizza Hut in Bluffton, it's hard to go wrong with the classic. Get a large 2-topping pizza for only $7.99 by ordering online now. Delivery minimum and fees may apply. Or try the $5 lineup menu when you try 2 or more of a medium 1-topping pizza, bone-out wings, Cinnabon mini rolls, only $5 each when you buy 2 or more. Or if you don't know what to get for takeout tonight, Pizza Hut in Bluffton has made that easy with their dinner box. Select which freshly prepared medium 1-topping pizza you want and get 5 breadsticks with marinara dipping sauce plus 10 cinnamon sticks with icing, all in one convenient box. Pizza Hut, 628 North Main Street in Bluffton.
Welcome back, 48-27, minute 43 to go. Again, we should see this same matchup next Friday. Unless Jay County were to get upset by Adams Central. Aubrey Schwederman.
So you're saying it's in favor of Jay County in that Adams Central game?
Yes, I am. I'd say they'd be a significant favorite. Number 12, Grace Saxman on the floor. Macy Whitesell.
Good steal.
His coach has emptied the bench. Coach Corral also emptying the bench. This is Natalie Lehrman. .32 seconds to go. Sam Meyer on the floor for Bluffton. And Sam Meyer will hit the scorebook. .28-29. And that is going to be your ball game. 19-point win by the Lady Patriots. Let's take a timeout, take a break, come back to the post-game show.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
A new year brings a new outlook and new promises. This new year, make a resolution that creates lasting change, not one you'll forget in a few weeks. You owe it to yourself to reach your potential and become your best self. The YMCA invites you to start the new year with a new you. A membership to the Y can help you and your family grow and become stronger. Join the Y community for an even better you in the new year. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org. That's fwymca.org. A new year brings a new outlook and new promises. This new year, make a resolution that creates lasting change, not one you'll forget in a few weeks. You owe it to yourself to reach your potential and become your best self. The YMCA invites you to start the new year with a new you. A membership to the Y can help you and your family grow and become stronger. Join the Y community for an even better you in the new year. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org. That's fwymca.org.
Okay, what's your secret?
To what?
To looking so good. And it's not just that. You definitely have a new confidence about you. Whatever it is you're doing, I want to do it too.
You can. I joined the YMCA because I made a promise to take better care of myself.
Clearly, it's working.
Thank you. Since the Y focuses on healthy living, I've reached more than just fitness goals. I've made lifestyle changes that have become habits for the whole family. And because it's fun, the kids take a break from their electronics to go with me.
Wow.
I have more energy. I've met new friends. I haven't felt this good since I was in my, well, let's just say in a long time. Come with me. Going to the Y is more fun with a friend.
A new year, a new you at the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. To find the nearest location, go to fwymca.org.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Here are the final stats for Jay County. 48 total points, 12 in the first, 11 in the second, 16 in the third, 9 in the fourth. Garinger off the bench with 1. Claire Dirksen with 3. Hallie Fields with 3. Kendra Mullenkamp with 3. Madison Dirksen with 6. Hannah Phillips with 8. And leading scorers for Jay County, Hannah Dillon with 12, 10 of those in the third quarter. And Shelby Caldwell with 12, 10 of those in the first half. Jay County shot 5 for 11 from the free throw line. For Lady Tigers tonight, Grace Miller with, well, let's start with Sam Meyer, had a late bucket with 2. Grace Miller with 4. Alyssa Burchett with 4. Jamie Myers with 4. Olivia King had 6, including a 3-ball. And the leading scorer for the Lady Tigers tonight, Emmy Boots, with 9, 5 of them coming in the fourth quarter. Tigers by quarter, 6 in the first, 10 in the second, 4 in the third, 9 in the fourth, 29 overall. And if you look by quarter, well, it was really the third that kind of, well, I guess it was the second that kind of really ran us out. And the third, I don't know. You know, we kind of lost ground in the start of the second. We closed at the 7 going into the halftime, and then the start of the third, Jay County kind of blew it open.
Yeah.
They only scored 4 points in that third quarter, 16-4 third, and it was kind of in the books at that point. But what do you take away from this game if you're Bluffton, and how do you transition from what the takeaways to probably facing this team again 1 week from today?
Yeah, I think you take everything away from it because you most likely you'll be facing them in a couple days. So definitely you watch film on them, and you know, you just get better from here. Offensively, you got to figure out how to exploit their defense in ways that they were doing to your offense. I think that part's important. How to advance the ball past the timeline. You know, how to disrupt that zone and get it in the middle to either if that's Grace or Jamie or Allison or to somebody who can turn and face and score. We got to figure out how to score versus that zone because I think that really hurt us early in the game. But like you said, we cut it to 7 going into half from a late bucket in the corner there by Olivia. And we just got to be better. We got to take advantage of missed slaps from their defense and just be better from there. But watching the film, I think, is going to be important because we'll face these girls here soon. So,
and typically would this whole week be scheming specifically against this squad? I mean, is that what practice is going to look like?
Yeah, I mean, I would hope so, because I'm sure the Tigers did some scouting within their coaching staff, but actually seeing the zone and playing against, I think that was different. And so, like, we know what the girls know what's to expect. So we got to figure out how to get it past the timeline and score against this. So.
All right, let's knock out the WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game. Emmy led the way with 9. Is she your girl?
Yeah, I would say she had to be, particularly she didn't do, I think she got frustrated late in the game, but I think for the most part she did pretty good. She missed a couple wide open buckets, but defensively she was there, and I liked her hustle tonight. So
Emmy Boots is your WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game. Leads Bluffton with 9 points. So Emmy takes the award. And we'll hope Coach Grau is stopping up to visit us. So while we wait for him, let's go ahead and take a time out and thank a few sponsors.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Daniel's Jewelers on North Main Street in Bluffton has a great selection of beautiful jewelry for the fall season. We have awesome engagement rings and bridal sets with a variety of center stone shapes and gold color. We also have wedding bands in gold, tungsten, and even carbon fiber.
Who doesn't like a little bling? Diamond or gemstone stackable rings are just adorable. Petite little rings with a ton of style. We also have bar necklaces with stones or plain, and great stud-style earrings that have bezel-style settings.
There is nothing quite like the feel of gold, yellow, rose, or white. Classic styles of earrings, hoops, buttons, and fancy shapes. We also have a great selection of sterling silver and, of course, our SteelX jewelry.
Daniel's Jewelers on North Main Street in Bluffton, where personal service and trust become part of the memory.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Mentzer, Marcus Morgan on the call for you tonight. Tigers fall tonight, 48-29 to Jay County. Get a good Jay County squad. They are 16th in Class 3A. Several starters coming back, including the Shelby Caldwell girl, averaging 19 points per year. Tigers held her to 12, largely due to some foul trouble, which kept her glued to the bench. And I don't know, when you think back to that, getting her in the foul trouble, do you think that was a result of Bluffton being effective getting her in the foul trouble? Or was it just circumstances that she picked up some quick fouls? And
well, I think, she got a little bit too aggressive, in the zone. At first they had her up, so she tried to kind of reach. And she got a couple fouls in terms of trying to block a couple of our smaller girls, kind of swinging down on them. So she got in foul trouble there. But I think it went in the Tigers' way, essentially, because we cut it down to 7 at the half because she was on the bench. And then we kind of worked our way into the game, and then as she gradually got back on the floor, she made a difference. So that kind of...
I think you and I both commented that when she's on the floor, their offense just seems to be a lot more efficient, and girls seem to know where they're supposed to be, much more so than when she's off the floor.
And that's the type of game changer she is, and that's great in her aspect. So.
And I know one of the matchups, which was kind of interesting because... she does so many things is she was handling the ball, and we had Elena Kitt on her. You know, one of our smaller girls against maybe not the largest girl on the floor height-wise, but the largest girl physically on the floor tonight. And you talked a little bit about when you've got a big which can move effectively, how much difficulty that presents, especially on the defensive side. You put her up top of the key, and she can really create some problems.
Yeah, and it helps because her ability to switch off on a guard as well, but her up top in the zone could be crucial in terms of her affecting our vision in our passing lanes and the perception of the passers. So that's nice. And her long arms, she can get her hands on balls and things like that. So I think she did a great job today. No, she didn't get our average, but I think it was fun to watch her play.
Well, again, a reminder, next week is the ACAC tournament. Bluffton got the bye, so they will advance right into the second round. They will take on the winner of Jay County and Adams Central. And, I'm thinking about that. Let me pull up what the boys, Jay County boys, are doing. They are 6-4.
Okay.
They've got wins. They play a lot of teams that we don't play. The one common opponent is Delta. If you remember, that was a tough squad. They did play Winchester. They beat Winchester by 15. Delta, they lost by 20. They beat Woodland by 7. Tigers face Woodland tomorrow night.
The boys?
The boys, yeah.
Is that, that would be at Woodland.
Be at Woodland. Not many other common opponents just yet for Jay County, but 6-4 coming into that game. Adams Central, who they will play in the opening round, is 5-4. They've got wins against Southern Wells, Madison Grant, Smith Academy, Fort Wayne Canterbury, lost to Cherubusco in overtime, took care of Woodland. They're on a 3-game losing streak right now to Black Hawk, Norwell, and Belmont. No sign of coach yet. What's that mean, Marcus, when the coach is late? Does that mean the conversation's running along?
Exactly, yep. I haven't seen any of the girls out, so it sounds like that, or it looks like that talk is running pretty long, so.
With that, let's take a quick break, and hopefully we'll have Coach Grau up here shortly.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
I hate scraping my windshield, it's like one of the worst things ever. So I went and I got one of those things that you drape across on your windshield. And ever since I got it, it's rained every day. I've never had a reason to use it. Next week I'm headed to Las Vegas for a convention.
Awesome.
And it's just in the mid-50s in Las Vegas.
Really?
It's like, it's not that much different than Bluffton right now.
Still, Las Vegas, that's awesome. How long will you be down there?
I get in Sunday, I'll leave Thursday. I'm going to you know what the CES show is? That's the Consumer Electronics Show.
Okay.
And so it's where all the new gadgets come out and get displayed. All the upcoming really cool techie stuff. So
that's awesome. Well, that'll be fun.
Daniel's Jewelers on North Main Street in Bluffton has a great selection of beautiful jewelry for the fall season. We have awesome engagement rings and bridal sets with a variety of center stone shapes and gold color. We also have wedding bands in gold, tungsten, and even carbon fiber.
Who doesn't like a little bling? Diamond or gemstone stackable rings are just adorable. Petite little rings with a ton of style. We also have bar necklaces with stones or plain, and great stud-style earrings that have bezel-style settings.
There is nothing quite like the feel of gold. Yellow, rose, or white. Classic styles of earrings, hoops, buttons, and fancy shapes. We also have a great selection of sterling silver and, of course, our SteelX jewelry.
Daniel's Jewelers on North Main Street in Bluffton, where personal service and trust become part of the memory.
She was going to, when she got her bachelor's degree, she was going to leave there and go to skiing.
At Pizza Hut, our original pan dough rises fresh every day, making it crispy on the outside, soft and chewy on the inside. And now you can get our original pan as part of the $6.99 any deal. That's 2 medium pizzas with any toppings, any crust, any specialty for just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Get the $6.99 any deal at your local Pizza Hut on North Main Street in Bluffton.
And that's just because that's kind of what my family's done. So, I mean, that's to me, that's really nice. I'm excited for that aspect of it. So.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
My clients just kind of making sure like their home life is all right, and
So you're physically checking in on them wherever they're.
maybe taking them to either court.
Daniel's Jewelers on North Main Street in Bluffton has a great selection of beautiful jewelry for the fall season. We have awesome engagement rings and bridal sets with a variety of center stone shapes and gold color. We also have wedding bands in gold, tungsten, and even carbon fiber.
Who doesn't like a little bling? Diamond or gemstone stackable rings are just adorable. Petite little rings with a ton of style. We also have bar necklaces with stones or plain, and great stud-style earrings that have bezel-style settings.
There is nothing quite like the feel of gold. Yellow, rose, or white. Classic styles of earrings, hoops, buttons, and fancy shapes. We also have a great selection of sterling silver and, of course, our SteelX jewelry.
Daniel's Jewelers on North Main Street in Bluffton, where personal service and trust become part of the memory.
Can I see the book real quick?
Yep, sure. Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com. Coach Corral has made his way up. Well, Coach, this is a good Jay County team. I mean, it's they've got some girls that are pretty talented. The Caldwell girl obviously is tough. The Mullenkamp girl, even though she didn't put a lot of points up tonight, is a good ball handler.
Right.
I know one of your mantras is always get better every night. How do we do tonight?
It's hard to tell right now against really good teams, to be honest with you. I'd like to say we're getting better. I think we competed great. We're just not executing what we need to execute. And I mean that from a fundamental standpoint, like making layups, making free throws, simple shots, taking shots that are within ourselves and not what the defense forces us into. And so we can start doing those things a little bit better. And, we were 2 for 9 from the line.
Yep.
That's not good. You got to shoot much better than that. So we've got to find a way to play better and compete better and do those things to make ourselves more competitive.
How are the girls feeling? I mean, they know that they're going to probably see this team again Friday, right?
Yeah.
Next Friday.
Yeah.
And how does that play out for you and the squad, having seen them now and having a whole nother week to kind of probably prepare for them again?
Well, first thing is we can't think about Jay County right now because we got Northfield tomorrow night.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I don't want to overlook that.
Yeah. So Jay County's off on the radar, and we'll have a whole week to prepare for them. But right now, what we have to do as a team is we just have to, we have to have a champion's mentality. Champions bounce back from adversity. And we've got to figure out a way that when things aren't going well, how do we recover and play better? Earlier in the year, we lost to a couple teams that we shouldn't have lost to, in my opinion. We probably gave away 2 or 3 games. I won't name the teams, but you probably can figure out who they are. But now we're going through a gauntlet of very good teams. I mean, very good teams, ranked teams. And when you play teams like this, you just can't make mistakes, and you've got to be able to little shots, and you got to be able to make open shots. And when you
and to your previous point, you got to make free throws,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you can't
yeah.
leave those points on the floor.
No, can't. Absolutely cannot. Got to make those shots if you want to have a chance to beat them. And, you know, what was that, 7-point game at halftime, 6-point game?
7-point game.
Yeah, so, I mean, we're right there. I mean, we started out extremely poor, too.
Yeah, and I remember Marcus and I talking about that. Hey, we're going into halftime down by 7. You make a couple quick buckets headed in the third, this thing.
Well, and here's the thing. I think we had 2 wide-open looks to start the third quarter. One of them a layup. We turn it over. Another one was another 5-footer, and we shot an air ball. I mean, we just, you know, when you get those looks, you've got to be tough enough to make them and fundamental enough to knock that down. And, you know, honestly, is that something you can fix during the season? It's a mental thing right now. You've got to be able to just make a shot against a good team.
Well, Northfield tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then ACAC tournament. How do you like getting the bye? I mean, is that, as a coach, I mean, obviously you're in semifinals right away, but do you like having that first game under your belt?
You know, it's always good to get the bye. But I think, you know, we're going to be on the road, right? No matter whether we're at Adams Central or Jay County. Not trying to take anything away from Adams Central because I think they're a good basketball team, but Jay County's just in a league of their own right now. They're excellent, so they're going to be hard to beat. So, you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
All right, Coach. As always, thanks for stopping up. We will see you tomorrow night.
Thank you.
All right, that's going to wrap it up for us tonight. Again, your WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game was Emmy Boots, 9 points leading the Tigers. And Marcus and I will be back tomorrow night as the Tigers take on Northfield. Marcus, thanks as always.
Oh, of course.
For being here.
Thanks for having me.
And for all of you, thanks for suffering through my sniffles. And hopefully it'll be a little bit better tomorrow night. So Tigers lose a tough one tonight against a very good squad. 48-29 is your final. And again, for Marcus Morgan and myself, have a great night. I'm just going to leave everything up.